Hey, espresso lovers, Marc from WholeLatteLove.com. Something special today. I'm going to pull a single on a lever machine. I'll also pull a double, and maybe we can do a comparison. I'm going to get you real up close so you can see the extraction. This came from a comment that I got the other day from Tom Bailey. Thanks, Tom. He says, I never see singles pulled. Probably because, you know, they're more difficult. All the variables involved in making espresso, they're much more focused when you're going through less coffee. And honestly, I don't do a lot of singles. A lot of cafes don't do a lot of singles because they are a little bit trickier. But if you can do good singles, you know, it's a great way to practice your technique. Doubles are even easier to do. Again, we'll be using the Profitec Pro 800 lever machine. For my coffee, I've got one of my favorites, a Kenyan AA single origin. Really like this coffee. It's just 10 days from roast, so it's very, very fresh, but I don't have a lot of it. For grinders, I've dialed in 2 grinders, one for my double, one for my single. I'll be using the Ceado E5P for the double, and I'll be using 18 grams for the dose. For the single, we'll be grinding Finder, so that's why I've set up another grinder. I'm going to use 10 grams. I'm going to grind on the ECM S-Automatik 64. Both very similar grinders, and they're 64 millimeter burr grinders, of course, that spin at 1400 RPM. So I went through a lot of that coffee getting these dialed in. So I don't have a lot left, but you're going to get a real up close look at the extractions. It's going to kind of be what I get is what we get. So let me stop talking and let me start pulling. We'll do the double first. Okay, so here we go. Let's do our double first. Got my portafilter staying warm there. Again, we're going to grind 18 grams. And I am going to weigh it here. Make sure we're on. I've already tared this out. And where are we? 13. Need some more there. 16. And 18. Okay. So we're going to tamp this. And we'll lock her in, see how we do. And I'm also going to time the shot here. So I'm going to pull down the lever. Levers like this do a natural pre-infusion, and we'll start our timer and let her go. Actually looks really nice so far. And we're at about 23 seconds total. Okay, so take a little taste of this. Nice and sweet, typically Kenyan. Okay, we'll get rid of that. What I'm going to do is take my single shot. I'm just going to let it, it's been warming up here, but I'm just going to let a little water run through, just give it a little extra warming. And I'll take that out. And so now what I'm going to do, you know what, leave that in for a second. I'm going to grind into a glass here. So I can weigh this. Oops, you know what I got to do? I got to tear the glass first. So let's tear that. Okay, and I'm looking for 10 grams. I got 9. And a little over there. Get rid of a little bit of that. And we'll try, let's see what we got. We got 12 still? Okay. I don't know if I'm believing this. Oh, there we go. Okay, 10. Okay, so let's take our single shot. And it is kind of tough to fill these sometimes to get everything even. I'm going to shake it around a bit. We'll give that a tamp. Polish. Okay. Lock her in. See how we do here. Again, I'm going to start my timer, so let me reset that. Pull the lever down, get that little pre-infusion, and let her go. pretty good so far. We're at about 11 seconds, half an ounce. You got about 3/4. It's coming along. And I'm going to pull that right at an ounce, and we're right at 30 seconds total. Okay. Give that a little swirl around. Give this one a taste. Okay, that's pretty nice. Now a little compare. Very similar. I mean, the single is maybe just a single actually maybe has just a slightly brighter finish. Maybe just a hair brighter overall. But there you go. So there's a single pulled on a lever machine. Again, I don't do this every day, pulling singles on a lever machine. So if there's some pros, you guys using these things every day, and you've got some tips, I'd be happy to hear those. So, and thanks you guys for watching, and we hope to see you back here soon for more of the best on everything coffee.
Hey, why not subscribe now for easy free access to more videos on everything coffee, brought to you by WholeLatteLove.com.